From the entire Battle Pass revealed to new mythics, the Springfield map, and so much more, here's everything we know about the Fortnite Simpsons season. The first person that comes to mind when you think of the Simpsons is Homer, and this is exactly what he'll look like in next season's Battle Pass. Thankfully, they didn't pull a Family Guy and make him super buff, but they've also given us a look at his pickaxe, which is the electric hammer from Season 10. The TV remote he's holding seems to have a 0-point shard infused with it, which either explains how he got to the island, or it's an upcoming weapon that works like a junk rift but with donuts. After all, there is a ton of them falling from the sky. With him being a part of the Battle Pass, it's safe to assume he'll also have a second page of cosmetics with an edit style, and there are so many versions we could see, whether it's young Homer, Mr. Plow, or even evil Homer. But his appearance has been a long time coming, ever since Fortnite secretly added a donut at Steamy Stacks in Chapter 2. This was a reference to the power plant that Homer works at, and if you look in the background, you'll discover that it's going to be a fully fledged POI on the island. You could even see how big it is on the leaked mini-map. Joining him in the Battle Pass will be Marge Simpson, who also looks identical to her design from the show. Luckily, they were able to keep her tall hair without it being pay to lose, and you can spot her holding a vacuum cleaner. This will be her pickaxe, and it's a reference to this exact vacuum she uses in Season 14, which also became her weapon in the arcade game. So does this mean she also has a secret rabbit ears in her outfit? I guess we'd have to wait to see her edit style for that, and personally, I think we could either see Bio-Not Marge, Muscular Marge, or possibly the time she became a witch in Treehouse of Horror. What we do know is that her main POI will be the Simpsons family home on Evergreen Terrace, and yeah, the entire neighborhood from the show is gonna be a POI. Someone you won't find in the Battle Pass is Bart Simpson, who's gonna be a part of the item shop instead. And we all wondered how they were gonna make a 4-foot-tall character into a Fortnite skin, and the answer is this. Yes, they went the Rick and Morty route and turned Bart into a mech suit. You can see him riding a skateboard, and while it would be cool if this was an actual vehicle, judging from Fortnite's track record with this kind of stuff, it is probably like a traversal emote or something. Honestly, could also be his back bling. Then we have Bart holding a squishy from the show, and this obviously wouldn't be a pickaxe, so it's safe to assume this is either part of the skateboard emote or it's an upcoming consumable item, maybe even both. If he's drinking it while riding a skateboard, you can imagine that'll give some kind of slap juice effect to make him go faster, but personally, the funniest cosmetic in this whole image belongs to Ned Flanders. Not only is Ned gonna be in the Battle Pass, but you can spot him gliding down onto Springfield using his own mustache. He's even got a comb in it too. Of course, he'll be an NPC on the island, probably at his house on Evergreen Terrace, and considering he's in the past, you could expect an edit style, which means we could see Santa Flanders. There's also Shredded Ned, or hopefully a reference to the stupid sexy Flanders meme.
I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Stupid sexy Flanders!
What some players have failed to spot is that Lisa Simpson is hiding in this photo. Here, you can spot her on top of the gas station playing her iconic saxophone. As you can probably tell, she's also in a mech suit, which is one that's way more futuristic than Bart's hot rod. And just like Bart, she's not gonna be in the Battle Pass. And the sax she's using is probably gonna be an emote, like when she plays it in the show's intro. And I'm so excited that Fortnite are adding more than just the Simpsons family though, because in the official art, you can see Mo Sislak standing outside of his iconic bar, although it is on fire, so you might want to get that fixed. Jokes aside, Mo's Tavern will actually be a POI in the map, and it'll appear in the town square alongside some other classic buildings. It's hard to make them out on this leak mini map, but you can definitely see the town hall, then we have the statue of Jebediah in the center, and then this giant building in the bottom right could be the Aztec Theater. If you want a better look at town hall though, it is right in the background of the key art. While you're at it, try not to get distracted by the two abominations off to the side. These are mashup skins that'll both be in the Battle Pass, the most obvious of which is Simpsons Peely. If you've been playing Fortnite long enough, this won't even surprise you, but I guess it made sense considering he is the most iconic yellow skin in the whole game. And at least the fish stick mashup skin is actually a character from The Simpsons. Depending on how you look at it, I guess this isn't even a fish stick outfit, but it's technically Blinky the three-eyed fish from the show. He's been around since the very first season and was created in the radioactive waters of the Springfield power plant, so it would explain why he's wearing a hazmat suit. Just over to his right, you'll spot an outfit that fans have been wanting the second this season got leaked. Krusty the Clown is officially coming to Fortnite, and he looks incredible. We've already covered all the Battle Pass skins, which means every character you see for the rest of this video is coming to the item shop, including Krusty. While this image doesn't give away much, we could probably expect to see him on the map as an NPC, hopefully with his own POI. Judging from the leak minimap, there's no Krusty Land theme park or a circus-shaped area, so we'll probably see his most famous location, Krusty Burger, instead. Judging from the season's artwork though, you could only see a cartoon version of Der Burger in the background, so hopefully one of these is owned by Krusty. And while we can't see his other cosmetics in the photo, I don't think there would be any other choice for a back bling than his iconic sidekick, Mr. Teeny. But on the other side, he could appear as a companion, and I'll talk about how these are confirmed for next season later in the video. Before we get to that, this leaked image gives so much away about what to expect on the Simpsons map, so let's break it down. For starters, you can see that the Berg gas stations have been converted into their very own Quickie Mart mashup. Not only that, but right next to Moe's Tavern, you'll see King Toot's Music Store. It's the place Lisa bought her saxophone from. In the sky, you'll also spot our brand new Simpsons battle bus, which has the Duff blimp instead of a hot air balloon, along with these huge purple clouds in the distance, confirming we will be getting an exclusive cartoon storm just for the season. According to leakers, you'll also have to look out for donut rain that'll damage you. But that's not all. You can catch a glimpse at two returning weapons, with Peely holding the Thunder Pump shotgun and Blinky running around with the Striker AR. If you think both of these look strange, I don't blame you. It kind of looks like they're like PNGs or something. Well, that's because they're not giving us cel-shaded models for classic Fortnite guns, so they're gonna be one of the only things in the whole game that aren't cartoony. Let's head back to the leaked minimap though, which reveals a ton of information about who we might see as future item shop skins. You can actually spot this giant place on the right of the map, and if you've seen the show, you might recognize the layout instantly because this is Mr. Burns' manor. It includes the long circular road to get to his front door and the gigantic garden behind it. I'm hoping there's a button inside to release the hounds. But think about it, the existence of this place might confirm that Mr. Burns or Smithers will be getting their own skins in the future. Over in the top left, you'll see an even larger POI, one that is bigger than the entire town square, and this farm belongs to Cletus. Kind of shocking just how huge this place is, considering it doesn't look that big in the show, but I'm guessing there's a few other POIs sprinkled in the area. What's crazy is that we're gonna see map changes that add more and more locations every single week. Now this is a battle royale game after all, so you definitely won't see places like the elementary school or the First Church of Springfield on the map, but we would love to see Comic Book Guy's Card Shop or Lard Lad Donuts. Personally, I would love if they added more ways to get around like porta potties, maybe a sinkhole at Maggie's Sandbox as a reference in the movie, but hey, one can hope. In fact, you can find a piece of the Simpsons backyard in Fortnite as we speak. A teaser for the season has been hiding on the map, and it's Bart's treehouse. If you climb inside, you'll find the classic TV, and it's playing tons of viral memes from the show. Whether it's Lisa giving a presentation, Homer ominously inviting you onto his couch, or Marge hitting the crump dance, there's even Homer backing into a bush. All of these are instantly recognizable, except for one frame. This shows some kind of creature with 4 glowing eyes, and they're staring right at us. What could this be? Well, it's our first look at the Dark Presence. It's a part of the upcoming live event that happens on November 1st, and it's a continuation of Chapter 6's story. To keep it short, this guy on the television seems to be the king of demons, and the Kraken tentacles from last season probably belong to him. So the countdown for this event has already showed up near Bart's treehouse, counting down to November 1st at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Of course, with it being a mini season, fans are expecting a smaller island and less content, but actually, there are going to be 5 unique bosses and NPCs spread around the map, which means we'll probably see a ton of quests, secret dialogue, items, and more. And just because it's a smaller map doesn't mean you gotta walk around everywhere. We'll still have vehicles to use, especially when we're gonna get Homer's car. You can spot it right in the key art, and this isn't just a prop, it's an actual vehicle cosmetic you'll be able to use, so who knows? We might even get more like Marge's orange station wagon, and maybe even Homer's car of the future. Not the only extra cosmetic type coming, because finally, and for real this time, companions are being released. Leakers have now found files that confirm they'll be included in next season, so it's the perfect way to add smaller characters like Maggie and their pet Snowball and Santa's little helper. One we could almost definitely expect to see though is Itchy. Scratchy's already in the key art and he's a skin, but Itchy, he's just way too small to work, so he'd be the perfect fit for a companion to sell alongside him. Speaking of tiny characters, even if Maggie doesn't show up as a companion, she'll still be in Fortnite in some form. Whether it's a back bling from Marge, we don't know, but what we do know is she'll have her teddy bear Bobo. He's actually already in game, and players in LEGO Brick Life managed to spot this teaser early. Hidden under the dock on the beach, you can pick him up, teasing the season's collab will even extend into the LEGO modes as well. It's not just our teddy item either, we'll be getting LEGO figure styles for all of the cast, meaning you'll be able to wear these skins in any mode and even recreate that one iconic episode.
Marge, did you replace our regular mirror with a magical mirror from a mystical salesman at a weird store that if we went back to find it, it wouldn't be there anymore?
No.
especially when you'll even be able to stand in that room. Not just in VR, but also in brick form. Leakers have revealed that the Simpsons will also have their own Lego sets to collect, and that'll let you build their iconic home and many more locations in your Lego worlds. The whole season has been in the works for so long now that we actually had leaks for it months ago and then just never realized. Back then, data miners discovered new code names for something called Retro Neighbor and Wild Estate. Looking back, we probably should have guessed that Retro Neighbors were the Simpsons. Now keep in mind, we're in the final 30 days before we get the reveal of Chapter 7, and with that comes our annual finale live event, which right now is a complete mystery. Fans have no idea what to expect from the Chapter 6 finale in December, and we're hoping it has something to do with the Springfield power plant. But hey, maybe that's just wishful thinking. Use code T5G if you buy the Battle Pass. Plenty of item shop skins as well. Thank you guys for watching. It's been Tommy, and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.